Shame on.
So Corey and I roast battled last night.
We sure did.
Micah kicked his ass.
Whooped it. Whooped it.
Murdered, smoked him. Did you even tell any jokes? I think you just stood up there and peed your pants. Killed you.
Do you want me to read the Facebook message you sent me about
All right,
one
I
of
like
the
that
jokes
one
that
joke.
you
I
loved?
like that one joke you told about the wigger fucking your face. That was pretty funny.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, it's a callback to another episode of the podcast.
Good marketing. That went well with our brand. I appreciate it.
It's synergy.
Here's what's funny about that is that same joke was told by that wigger about a different guy I fucked when I roasted him, that wigger.
So there.
There's no tape of it because I bombed
That's
so
how
tragically. I bombed so tragically, but he said that guy's dick was the funniest thing to come out of Micah's mouth. It was the exact same joke. You told the same joke as the guy you told the joke about. It was like roast inception.
Oh wait, Alex.
So
said
that's how many
Mookie baby.
said it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how many dicks
that's how many dicks.
have been in your mouth.
Yeah. Well, do you know what?
You know, if you're not sucking the right dicks, how are you gonna be? You can't. How else are you gonna get funny? I don't know.
How are you gonna sell?
You really nailed the execution on that one. If
You're
you
welcome.
don't suck the right, how are you gonna get funny?
All right.
So why don't
So Mike and I roast battled each other last night, and we had 4 jokes.
You only get 4 jokes.
Right, 4 jokes. 2 of her jokes were literally just calling my wife fat.
Okay.
First of all,
Okay, thank you. My lawyer will step in.
no, they were not. They were dynamic setup and punchline jokes, calling her fat in a beautiful way.
Thank you.
Disagree.
More beautiful than you or your wife.
All right. First off,
There was a big reveal.
So here's the
gonna try and
here's the
punch.
problem.
Dana, I'm gonna need you
try.
to. Can we? Do we have
I
restraints
can reach
in
you
this
from
apartment?
here. Sidebar.
Oh my God, his arm looks like a big marshmallow.
Can you get Ralph on standby?
He's gonna punch her in the face.
So here's what I had a problem with. I didn't have a problem with if you told a joke about it. That would be fine.
One,
The
but
problem,
2 is over the line.
That 2 fucking pissed me off. And
That's why it was so funny.
Corey, it's
And
like
the
you
thing
have
is,
to have a
so
thick
half-
skin if you're gonna do roast battle.
Yeah, ask your
I
wife
do.
how to get one.
I've done way more roast battles than you have. You fucking piece of shit. You just wanted me on here so I would fight you.
Well, honestly, we didn't want to record much of a long episode, so we were hoping you'd storm out.
Yeah, we're tired.
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving here at all.
God, he sounds like
I'm gonna make
Cressida.
this as unfucking comfortable.
So excited
That's
to be
that's
here.
way. By the way, that's way worse than
I know.
anything you've ever said in a roast battle.
I would have called you Proceed on the roast battle, but nobody knows who either of you are, so it wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hit.
So instead, you literally just had to call my wife fat with no joke around it.
There was a
And
joke
then-
around
There
it.
was 2
And
jokes
then-
around it.
And then the other one, you just said black guys fuck my wife, and that's the only thing you said.
No, I said.
So that's half your fucking
No,
roast
no, no,
battle.
no, no, no.
That's not true. I didn't just
She
say.
started. The setup is about how you are a racist. It is
Yeah.
about you, Corey. You just happen to have a big, fat, gross wife.
So here, for the listeners at home, the joke was before he besmirches this fucking beautiful.
All right, tell your dumb
motherfucker.
joke.
Okay, first I'd like to say I set the structure of these 4 jokes together, set all the information up like a house of cards.
Oh, it was
There's
beautiful.
a reason why it crushed Corey, even though it was stupid. It's because early, I admit it was stupid, but it was perfectly stupid. I set up that you were a racist. I set up that you had a fat wife. Then, and which is hard to do because it's hard to set up anyone that fat.
Which, by
They
the
usually
way,
lay down.
by the way, that's not a true fact. Also, I wanna
What?
throw out
That
there.
she's
not fat.
Well,
The eye is in the
I know.
beholder
Well,
of the...
oh, fuck off.
beauty is in the mouth of the beholder.
The
Oh, boy.
eyes are held in the beholden of the surveyor
You know
of
what?
the
Why
cattle.
don't we put up a photo of your wife and we'll let the fans decide?
He's gonna.
Oh yeah, I
punch
want the
your-
gas digital fans. If ever there are arbiters of anything, I want the gas digital fans.
Listen, maybe she's
get into
maybe
it.
she's not fat. Maybe she's husky.
I mean, you're fat,
Keep
like so. It's
pushing
not like
buttons.
you guys aren't
Then
like.
make a joke about me being fat.
Well, because that's. I'm glad you asked it. Well, first, okay.
All right.
Why didn't? Because there weren't. Speaking of ugly, you didn't say anything about me being ugly.
Yeah, we were saving for
Because
this podcast.
first of all, it's obvious. So already, like, you just make. But second of all, a very important person in the comedy community made a great point that roast battles are inherently terrible to women. because
And it got how many likes?
it got over 300 likes because women are so low on the totem pole, so that even if you like insult how a guy looks, you just said it doesn't really matter how you
Doesn't
look when you're a
matter.
guy. So if I call you ugly, it doesn't really hit because everyone knows it's not going to hurt you. But when I call your fat wife fat, everyone knows that that's really embarrassing for you and it's going to make you want to punch.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah. So thank you for shouting out that.
Do you see?
Great
Like
point.
you can tell, right?
It's funny
like you can
because
just see
I
how
see-
I'm holding myself back right now.
Yeah, you remind me of this alcoholic I dated for a year and a half.
We weren't dating, Micah. We just fooled around.
Oh. I was just like, oh wait, maybe I didn't date him either.
My point, though, is that if you're gonna roast battle somebody, how about you write some jokes about that person?
I did.
That
That
person
joke called you a
has
racist.
Half of your that's so.
So the
just
joke
because,
was- the
because
joke-
the first part of the setup said you're racist, and then the whole rest of it had nothing to do
Here's
with
the
it.
joke.
Absolutely.
Yeah, here's the joke.
So
Corey
that's how you
can't
okay.
stop making fun of black people, and black people can't stop fucking his fat wife. Dana is laughing. For the record, a bona fide fatty is laughing at this joke.
Cracking up right now. She probably just burnt 10 calories minimum.
Come on, it's still crushing.
See, here's
Just
the thing.
like
In you, I swear to God. You know, if you were Lewis, we'd be fighting now.
I wish I was Lewis.
Wow.
See, that's
No,
what
just
you
to
talk
fight,
about.
just to physically, because
Wow.
I can't. I'm only a little. I'm just a wee girl.
Yeah, you're both.
I have to fight
you
with my
wouldn't
words.
Who would you would get in a physical fight over this?
No, I mean I'd have to defend. So he's saying I can get away with this because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
But if it was,
Oh, we got one thing.
if he was Lewis, he'd be punched right now. But Lewis and I joke about how fat your wife is all the time.
Yeah, Lewis was cracking up.
See, it's
You
funnier
son of
the
a bitch.
harder you go in.
You son of a bitch.
Does your wife know you're a comedian?
Whoa.